The drums echo. Unheard Tales of Heroes. Long ago, before the villages were divided by walls and roads, there was a drum whose echo carried beyond the mountains. They called it Igba Ndụ, the drum of life. It hung in the great square of Nteje, beneath an ancient Odala tree, and its sound was more than music. It was memory. Each beat told a story. Each rhythm honored the brave. And when the wind carries its echo across the valley, even the spirits listened. But time, as it always does, began to change things. The people of Nteje grew proud of warriors with shining spears and loud voices. They celebrated those who fought in battle, and not those who built the bridges, healed the sick, or protected the poor. Soon, the drum beat only for kings and conquerors. The quiet heroes, the farmers, the mothers, the dreamers were forgotten. Then, one harmattan morning, the village awoke to find the drum of life silent. Its leather was still firm, its strings still strong, but when struck, no sound came forth, not even a whisper. Fear spread like dry leaves in fire. The elders said the gods had turned their faces away. The youth said it was witchcraft. But the oldest among them, Nneka, the story keeper, whispered, "The drum no longer speaks because the hearts of the people have grown deaf." Then a great meeting was called. The king proclaimed, "Whoever restores the voice of the drum shall be remembered for all time." Warriors came forward, their chests proud and shining. They struck the drum with force. Boom, boom, boom. But it remained silent. Hunters came, beating it with carved teeth. Still, nothing. Even the palace drummers, whose hand could make thunders dance, tried. Yet the drum only swallowed the sound. When all had failed, a young boy named Obioma stepped out from the crowd. He was small, barefoot, and known only as the son of a potter. The people laughed. What does this child know of sacred drums? But the king, weary from disappointment, allowed him to try. Obioma knelt before the drum. He did not strike it. He placed his ear against its skin and listened. The square fell silent. After a long while, he said softly, "The drum is not empty. It is heavy with forgotten voices." He began to speak, not to the people, but to the drum. He told it about the mother who fetched water from the warriors when they marched to battle. He spoke of the old man who fixed broken roofs after every storm. He mentioned the girl who taught children to read beneath the Odala tree. He whispered the name of those who had died quietly, those who gave, not for glory, but for love. As he spoke, a gentle wind stirred the drum hide quivers. Then boom, a low deep sound filled the air. The villagers gasped as the sound grew, rising and rolling like thunder. The drum of life had found its voice again. Its echo spread across the valley, reaching faraway village. In the rhythm, people could hear not the king or warriors, but the farmers, the healers, the mothers, and the nameless one who built the world quietly. Even the ancestors in the unseen realm began to sing, for their deeds were being remembered once more. When the echo faded, tears filled the eyes of many. The king came close to Obioma and asked, "Who told you what to do?" Obioma replied, "The spirits of our ancestors always appear in my dream. They have continually expressed how disappointed they were on how our culture was desecrated." Then the king in humility replied, "You have reminded us that a true hero does not shout his name before the world. Sometimes, the greatest strength lies in silence, in kindness unseen." From that day, Nteje changed. Every moon, before the great dance began, the drum will first beat for the unheard heroes. For the woman who taught a child to dream, for the man who forgave his enemy, for the youth who chose peace over pride. And when Obioma grew old, he became the keeper of the drum, not because he was mighty, but because he listened and acted. Even today, when the wind blows through the hills of Igbo, you can still hear a faint echo, the heartbeat of those who were never praised, but whose goodness built in the world, because the drum still remembers and the echo of its truths never fade. Moral of the story: true heroes are not always seen. Their deeds echo through kindness and time. A community that forgets its silent heroes loses its reading. Listen before you strike. Sometimes wisdom speaks in quiet places. See you next time. Bye.